Hello everybody, Jungle Chief here, getting ready to start up another segment of Final Fantasy XIII. In this segment, I will be starting up Chapter 10. In Chapter 10, you get access to switch the party leader, so I will be upgrading to a hero soon. And you also get access to all the jobs with all the characters, but that's not really worth it at this point. I am going to be doing lots and lots of upgrading, though, once I get control here in a little bit.
Where are we? Looks like a piece of Pulse.
Pulse? What, you mean like the Bodum vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is after the Purge and all that l'Cie paranoia, why keep a chunk of Pulse under the floorboards?
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for l'Cie to accept their fate.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the fal'Cie Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, we're back to square one. Out of luck.
Mr. Hero! Cocoon calling Snow!
It's almost like Daisley wants it to come true.
Seems that way. He sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a Cocoon fal'Cie want to destroy Cocoon?
Maybe it's a fal'Cie thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
Huh. Hey, Snow! Nothing from you?
Uh-huh. So, this way?
Okay. I'm gonna take a second to chat with everyone here.
Wish I could say it was my piloting skills that saved us back there, but it wasn't. Truth is, the ship handled all the flying and shooting. I'm not talking about some jacked up autopilot either. Something wanted us to make it out of there, and made sure we did. Gathering up the tools for destruction turned into crystal.
Checking your brand? Start to stray or take too much of a shock. Your brand will change, and it'll be next stop Seat Central. Keep that in mind.
Don't believe everything a fal'Cie says. He's telling us our focus is to destroy Cocoon. But who knows? He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else. We should listen to Sarah, not some fal'Cie.
So Daisley was really the fal'Cie Barthandelus. Vision he was talking about was that crazy Ragnarok dream we all had when we were made into l'Cie. One of us is supposed to become this Ragnarok thing and destroy Eden. Except we do that by destroying this orphan that gives Eden its power. I think I have that part straight now. We ready to get out of here?
Yep.
I gotta apologize. Looks like I was wrong.
About Sarah's focus? Not like you to second-guess yourself.
Yeah, well, even heroes make mistakes.
What about your plan to protect Cocoon? Either way, your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us that you even fooled yourself. You've been a total idiot. But still... it saved me.
You trusted Sarah. Let that faith drive you. It even made me want to believe.
Sarah, talk to me, baby.
Okay, so now it's time to do a bunch of upgrading here. And I'm going to start by pushing every character towards their next ATB gauge segment, which they haven't unlocked yet, but Lightning's is going to be on Commando. Snow's is going to be on Sentinel. Vanille's will sadly be on Medic. I wish it were on Saboteur. Hopes will be on Synergist. I'm going to break away from this path for a second to grab Boone, because it's an amazing ability. And Saz is not going to be on Commando, but I really don't like seeing that sit at level 1, so I'm going to do that, and we're going to pop into Synergist, which is where it will be. And Fangs is going to be in Commando. I'm going to pop into accessories real quick. I'm going to organize those. Okay. They're all nice and upgraded. Now it's time to do some upgrading of a different sort. So first we're going to start out by selling all the chips that I've built up. And I'm going to save the Blaze Fire Saber just in case I need to upgrade something with Lightning, because she doesn't get her in-game / post-game weapon until Chapter 12, whereas Saz gets his this chapter and Fang gets hers next chapter, so everyone else can just sell all their equipment and get me a bunch of money here. Go to buy. Turbojet's going to be the most efficient one. I still have a ton of money left over after all that selling.
I want to say we're close to Eden, but
Then we're going to do some upgrading. We're going to start with the Power Circle. Do 30 turbojets for him. 33. We're basically going to split it up evenly between Snow, Vanille, and Saz. It's going to be the party I'm going to be using for a while. We're going to be a little biased towards Vanille because we're actually going to upgrade her weapon now because she gets a really awesome ability for doing so. Okay. 33 of those. Get the Malboro wand up to 19. Oops, there we go. And we're going to do 2 perfect conductors to star it. And we're going to upgrade it to the Malboro wand, and that debuff, improved debuff too, is an amazing ability. Okay, so we're all upgraded and good.
It's hard to be sure.
These enemies hit kind of hard, which is why I have discretion on there.
I can't believe we're still in Cocoon.
It's kind of creepy. What the?
Okay. Take this guy down pretty quickly.
New strategy.
Party leader alive first. Try disaster. There we go. The lightning says easy, but that's actually one of the hardest fights of this segment here. Because I'm stuck with lightning as a party leader, who does not have much health.
This place. It must be an ark.
An ark?
That's what they called them.
Long ago, the Fal'Cie who made their home on Grand Pulse were afraid of invasion from the outside. As part of their battle preparations, they created an army of living weapons, and they stored those weapons in arks. And they hid the arks all over the world.
Everyone on Grand Pulse knew the legend.
So, this is basically a Pulse armory.
Mm-hmm. Most of us never believed in him. A few people tried searching, but they never found a thing. Who'd have thought to look on Cocoon?
Right under our noses. Some secret they kept. Those Sanctum guys, what are they up to?
The story's not done. There's more.
They used to say the Arks had a more practical purpose.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, to force l'Cie to master their shiny new powers.
Okay, so I get it. Daisley's goal is to forge us into stronger weapons. Right.
Not Seath, but monsters all the same.
Think of it as training for the fight ahead.
Hope's right.
Wait, what was that? These guys again.
Fun times.
Over there! We gotta keep moving.
Okay. Equipment is where I was gonna go next. Let's grab these off of her. Do a gold bangle on him and a power wristband. And paradigm time. Okay.
I feel light.
So now I have a very powerful party. And we are going to demonstrate this on this group. Compared to lightning, snow can take such a ridiculous beating. Snow punches takes off a third of its health. This party is so much better than what I've been using, and it's so great to be in this chapter with access to it. And those upgrades are just so nice.
Try to go back to Ground Pulse. We end up
It's kind of a wide circle I had to run to keep away from those guys. Okay, for this group of enemies, it's going to be aggression time. run the long way around to make sure I don't get caught by these enemies. Come on. You want to come after me. Pulsar Soldier isn't that difficult to avoid, but the bombs can be kind of obnoxious to run around. We'll be sticking in aggression for this group of enemies. We're going to start with the Nocticule, or however, I don't know how to pronounce that. I feel stupid. Anytime Deep Protect gets up on anything, Snow just kind of pokes it and its health goes bye-bye. It's also nice because I don't have to worry about the party leader being the first character to drop in combat. Lightning's low HP really was a problem. Now Snow can't hit on as many elements as Lightning, which is where the balance between the two comes in, but I like playing as Snow a whole lot better. Oh. That was a little sloppy. There we go. And I just preemptive strike this group. Preemptive striking a group this big is always kind of amusing. Okay. And I had planned on summoning Shiva for that fight because those enemies are pretty ridiculous. Any of those groups that are basically a bunch of really weak enemies where there's just tons of them and they just attack non-stop are some of the more difficult enemy groups in the game. Blitz can help against them, but against groups that large, you really need a trump card like a summon. Okay. Now the environment changes a little bit. And this one casts the more obnoxious status effects of the two of them. Saws. That was sloppy. The game still gave me 4 stars, that's kinda, or 5 stars, that's kinda silly. A measly 600 gold. Gil. If there's any treasure hidden around here. Nope.
These things are alive.
What's this Sanctum up to? Are they planning to start a war?
Okay. The Hibernatorium is a completely amazing name for a room. Is he gonna see me? I was hoping I'd be able to sneak up on him. Or I still snuck up on him even though I was clearly looking at his front side. Works for me. Let's smart bomb it up. Imperil is so good. The chain gauge just skyrockets when you're hitting an enemy with Imperil on them. And hooray! Saw's best weapon. Before I end this segment, I'm going to upgrade said Saw's weapon. This is going to be a little less clean than the last one I did because it's a little random what all items it takes to upgrade to 3x based off of what drops you get from a lot of those enemies you fight. So I'm just doing one at a time so I don't overuse anything. I had exactly enough. That's awesome, I didn't have to buy anything. Boom. Big upgrade for Saw's. Yeah, just looking at stats, my characters have gotten a lot better. Okay, and we are wanting medic, that's right. Not quite enough for that. Just enough for that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save. And that's it for this segment. I'll see you next segment.